Hi, everyone. I am Carrie Little, your host of Coffee with Carrie, typically every Friday at 9 a.m. on Instagram. To hop over to Instagram after you watch this video, subscribe so you never miss me going live. Now, today I want to talk to you about doing the business of real estate. I've had a few people recently reach out, and so I thought I'd do kind of like a recap on. So I want to get into real estate. I'm not sure if I should be full-time or if I should be part-time. How will this really work? I love the concept of real estate. So what should I do, Carrie? Now, I am Carrie Little, the designated managing broker of Caremark Realty Group here in the western suburbs of Illinois, and I have been licensed now. July 1st, 2001 will make, 2022 makes 21 years. July 1st, 2001 was when I got into the business. So just to kind of give you some background, I got into the real estate business because I worked for a builder. I was referring people like crazy. And I thought, maybe I should just get into the business so I could make the money, because I couldn't make any money referring. I could only make up to I think $1,500 a year in the townhouse community. So that's even like with rentals in Illinois. I could refer someone to the rental community if I lived there and I could get a bonus, but it was only to a certain dollar amount every single year. And I'm like, yeah, I think I need to do this. So back then my why was a little different. So here's what I want you to ask yourself. Number one, why do you want to be in the business of real estate? Seriously, why? Do you need more money? Is it going to be the new hustle? You've been watching us on Instagram and we're like, hey, look at me, I got a new car. And we make it look easy. We make it look easy so we can get more buyers and sellers, but there's still some other things that need to happen. So why do you want to get into real estate? Another reason for me was I wanted flexibility. I wanted to take my kids to the swimming pool and then work. We'd go from like 11 to 2, they'd be worn out. We go home and I could work. I wanted to be available for my kids. Now you might say, well, Carrie, how are you available if you have to show homes? I could block time and I could schedule my life. So that's why I got into the business back then. Now my why has since changed, but that was one of my reasons back then. Number two, I want you to ask yourself, where's your business going to come from? Are you an introvert? Do you even have friends? Are you an extrovert? You love the world and you're like, I have a lot of friends. Do people like you? Will they trust you when you don't know what you're doing? Like, where is your business going to come from? Right now we have almost 1.6 million realtor members. This doesn't include those that are not members of the National Association of Realtors, but in the United States, since the pandemic, and it's July 2022 when I'm recording this, we didn't have as many real estate members or realtor members back in 2009. Now, we do know the average age of a realtor might be around the age of 53. And we also know that people are going to retire out of this business, but there are some people that are getting in after they retire from their regular job that they've been doing for 30 years. So we're going to have new people coming in. We have new people going out. There is still going to be business, but will that business come to you? So where is your business going to come from? Because you have to be the rainmaker. If you think the company is going to give you business, absolutely not. When I started selling in 2001, the company that I worked for, if they gave me a lead, they took a cut on top of the other cut. So you have to figure out where your business is going to come from. Number three, when will you learn the business if you are going to be part-time, some of the time, or full-time? So even though you take the exam, you sit for the course, then you pass that course, then you sit for the licensing exam, which is federal and state. You pass that, now you sign up with a sponsoring brokerage, you pay to be an entrepreneur. This is not a job. Now, there are some companies out there that will pay you a salary. You can go figure that out. You can actually go work for rental companies, commercial companies, and you can be licensed and get paid. There are other ways to do this, and that could be an opportunity. But when will you learn the business if you're going to be part-time or some of the time? So yeah. Number four, how badly do you want to be a real estate agent? Seriously, because some people get into the business because of HGTV. We get into the business because, again, we see people on social media. We get in because we think there's a really big paycheck. You're going to list a $2 million property and you're going to get all the compensation. That's what I thought. That's not how this works. And it's almost like going back to college, because now you have to I just told you in number three, you have to learn the business. When are you going to learn? And how badly are you really prepared to put in the work? How badly are you prepared to put in the work? And then number 5, if you are going to be part-time, who's going to help you with your clients? And let me give you an example. So let's say I'm a part-time real estate agent and I work Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. I get an hour for lunch around noon. So that means before 9 a.m., I need to be available for real estate. At noon, I need to be available for real estate. When I get off, I need to be available for real estate. Oh, you got 4 kids and a spouse maybe, or a partner, or, or you're helping your parents. You get your nails done every Saturday at 9 a.m. Like, you have to block time to do real estate. So now let's say you have 2 clients, let's say they're buyers, and they want to look at properties at 11 a.m. because they work at night. Who's going to help you with this? So I'm not trying to discourage you. I'm trying to help you say, how am I going to build this plan? Because now maybe if you're going to be part-time, you might want to work with another agent that might be a little more flexible, someone. Or how about this? You're going to be full-time, but you're a parent. You've got 2 kids, your friend has 2 kids, and then you could team up. And then one of you could show houses this day and babysit the kids or watch the kids. And then the other person could help clients another day. Like, there's so many ways to do this, but you are going to have to create a plan and work the plan. Now, if you're a new real estate agent or a seasoned agent, I want to encourage you to look at my agent journey membership. You can pay monthly, you can pay annually, you can follow me on YouTube and learn, you can follow me on Instagram and learn, but I do a weekly 10-minute mastery, I do a monthly power hour master series, and I do coaching calls. So that could be another way that you could learn the business. In addition to the fact that you need to sign up for MLS classes, association classes, and you need to learn from your brokerage. So, if you really want to do this business, you really need to sit down to figure out how's it going to work for you. Because if you have a regular job, or if you are, a hometown hero, you're a teacher, you're a firefighter, you're a police officer, or you could be in the medical field. How are you going to plan out your work week as a real estate agent? But let me say this, you could work with buyers and sellers. Number 2, you could be the person that buys properties, renovates, and flips them, or you could be a developer. Like, there's so many ways to do the real estate industry, and there's so many opportunities or different ways to get into the business. You have to decide what's best for you. So do I think you can do this business? Absolutely. So thanks for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me everywhere. I am on Instagram and on TikTok, and on YouTube and Clubhouse and Facebook. Thanks for watching. I look forward to continually educating the real estate industry.